Southern France, and welcome to your newest edition of the Three Kings Morning Announcements. I'm Zoe Verda.
And I'm Tyler McConnell.
And we're here to give you the ins and outs of what's happening in France today.
And today's weather will be...
You know, Tyler, I have a joke about the weather. What's the difference between weather and climate?
What?
You can't weather a tree, but you sure can climb it.
Well, on real news, it's going to be slightly misty at a high of 57 degrees. Oh, I'm getting in something that Emily's live on a joust scene where King Henry II was just killed. Breaking news.
Go.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm here at the jousting scene between Henry II and his friend.
We're gonna lose. Sweet mother of Jesus! Oh, my heart! My head! My agony! It was an accident! Why?
Thanks for tuning in, France, and here's today's top stories. First of all, we're going to report on the tragic jousting accident that left Henry II dead. And here to help us comment on the fight for the throne is our senior resident medical advisor, Ms. Dr. McDade.
Indeed. Hello. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure to see you again. Hello. Indeed.
So, Dr. McDade, in your professional opinion, why do you think that Catherine de Medici's children will be unable to take the throne?
Indeed. Well, all right. Our expert analysis has determined, after much calculation, that Catherine de Medici's children all have a very intense genetic malfunction within their systems that determines that they will die before they reach the age of 30.
Wow.
Indeed.
And Zoe, can we only assume that this will lead to a massive fight for the throne in France?
Yes, it's going to be very interesting to see which religious power ends up taking the throne.
We'll have to see.
Tune in next week for the answer.
Bonjour, France. Welcome to the Three Kings Daily Edition of the News.
And I'm here with your weather for today. Well, it looks a little stormy outside. Scattered thunderstorms with lightning strike.
Hey Zoe, what one lightning bolt saves to the other?
I don't know what.
You're shocking!
Well, thank you for that comic relief, Tyler. And now moving on to our more serious story of the day, is that the royal wedding, the royal wedding is happening. Are you excited for the royal wedding, Tyler?
I am more than excited, Zoe.
All the hype about the royal wedding. So later today, in about probably 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna have another announcement on the royal wedding between Margaret and Henry of Bourbon. Have you heard about the possible affair happening at the wedding? The rumor has it that Henry of Bourbon is marrying Margaret, daughter of Catherine de Medici, and Margaret has a secret affair with Henry Guise.
We will have to see soon.
What could this mean for the religious the religious association of France?
This could mean utter destruction, Zoe.
This could mean disaster. So more news on that in a minute.
King Charles IV of France, under the sway of his mother, Catherine de Medici, orders the assassination of Huguenot Protestant leaders in Paris, setting off a killing that results in the massacre of tens of thousands of Huguenots all across France. 2 days earlier, Catherine had ordered the murder of Admiral Gaspard de Coligny, a Huguenot leader whom she felt was leading her son into war with Spain. However, Coligny was only wounded, and Charles promised to investigate the assassination in order to placate the angry Huguenots. Catherine then convinced the young king that the Huguenots were on the brink of rebellion, and he authorized the murder of their leaders by the Catholic authorities. Most of these Huguenots were in Paris at the time, celebrating the marriage of their leader, Henry of Navarre, to the king's sister, Margaret.
Friends, I'm Roberta, and this is Tyler McConnell.
Today we captured shocking video of Henry Navarre fleeing from Bartholomew's massacre,
Where he appeared to confess that he is Catholic to avoid persecution. Let's take a look. We're here at St. Bartholomew's Massacre, where over 20,000 Protestants have been murdered. Henry Navarre. I'm Catholic. I'm not part of this. I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic. Wake up, Wildcats. I'm Canara Hanky.
and I'm Sophia Caputo. It's Blue Friday, everyone.
So now to report on the news, we had some overnight developments on the race for the throne between the three Henrys, as shown in this amateur TMZ video. Enjoy.
Hey y'all, this is personal vlog 230. I'm just really excited to eat these lifesaver gummies, walking around. Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Is that Henry Navarre? Is that Henry Navarre? What are they talking about?
I'm Catholic.
What is this?
So we need to team up to kill Henry.
What?
Yeah, murder him. Like both of us. We just team up and then kill him. Differences aside.
This is insane. Oh my god.
Your
Oh
power,
my god.
my power, his death. We both win.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here.
Hi, I'm Emily here with Sarah Jones,
My friends call me D Pimpin'.
and she's here to talk about her recent video submission that is breakthrough on this scandal.
Yeah, alright, let me tell you. So, I'm just walking around, I'm doing my weekly video log, Big Paper Monthly. I'm just recording, all of a sudden, I was trying to eat some Gushers. Love me some Lifesaver gummies. They're real good. But let me tell you, I'm just walking, all of a sudden, corner of my eye, who I see? Who do I see? I tell you, I saw Henry Navarre. They were plotting an assassination, and I just got down and I said, if I don't record this, you know what? Everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to know what's happening. And so I just squatted down. I said, my Gushers can wait a minute. I got on the ground just like this. I got on that ground, I recorded it. And then the next thing I said to myself, I said, D Pimpin', if you don't get out of here fast, they gonna plot to assassinate you. So you know what? I took my Lifesaver gummies. I just walked out there. I got out there before they could get me. Bald as life. That's all I gotta say.
Well, thank you, D Pimpin'.
Indeed. Glad I could help you out.
Your video is really breakthrough on this new scandal, and we will
I could have died.
I'm a maniac, and Henry III deserves to die. Come on, Henry always wanted. Let's go. I have a letter to deliver. Hello? Get out of here, simpleton. We don't need to be in here. You don't. That's correct. Close the door. Oh my God. Got to do everything yourself these days. All right. It's an important letter. Come here. I have something to tell you first. After the Mr. Baby!
Bonjour, France, and welcome to your latest edition of the 3 Henrys News Report. So today we're going to cut straight to the edict of non-taste speech from Henry Navarre.
Firstly, that memory of everything done on both sides from the beginning of the month of March 1585 until our accession to the crown during the other previous troubles, and at the outbreak of them shall remain extinct and suppressed, as if there was something which had those things.
Wow, there, what a great speech from Henry Navarre. So Tyler, what do you think about the politique shown in the edict of non-taste?
Well, Zoe, I think it's kind of contradicting of itself, where Henry Navarre is converting himself to Catholicism, but only for the benefit of his country and not his true beliefs, just for what he thinks is right for his country.
Putting country before self. Very nice.
Exactly.
I personally see this as more of a diversion on the road to conflict in France, because as we all know, the Protestants and the Catholics are in a bitter feud that has lasted centuries, and I think that the Edict of Nantes, in a way, more or less just beat around the bush on the real conflict. It gave the Huguenots religious freedoms, and it made France, the official state of France, Catholic, it stopped the fighting, but it more or less just made France a state within a state, where the Huguenots could practice their religion, but only in their certain areas. They were still restricted, there was still this tension, but there was just no actual war going on anymore. So I think in the short run, this will be beneficial to France, but in the long run, I think we're going to run into some problems.
I have to agree.
So, Henry IV, your Edict of Nantes was pretty interesting, but can you just explain to us what the phrase Paris is worth a mass means?
It means it's worth doing something you don't agree with, if as a result you get some excellent outcome. I am a Protestant Christian, but reluctantly joined the Catholic Church in order to win the acceptance of my French subjects. That is to get Paris, my French capital. It is worth saying Mass, the Catholic Church service.
Bonjour, friends. Today we have a more solemn edition of the Three Henrys News Report today. Tyler, would you like to tell the people why today is so terrible?
Well, unfortunately, everybody, Henry IV has been assassinated today. It's sad news for the entire country of France, as our dear ruler is finally ridded.
So we're going to take a short moment of silence. And so this concludes the War of the Three Henrys and the power struggle between the three men who were unfortunately all have the same name.